bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
In a very human way, of course, 9/11 will always be within us. And when we think about art, there is the human element in its finest form. Hello everyone, I'm Joe Basichia, and this is Comcast Newsmakers. How do we combine the thoughts of 9/11? Well, Duda Penteado has. He's a fine artist, and he is here to talk about the Beauty for Ashes project, which is ongoing. Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers, as always.
Thank you.
Let's talk about what you're trying to do with the Beauty for Ashes project. Why especially is it not just your own art, but an opportunity to involve the public in the art?
Well, this has to do a lot with my own experience after living 10 years in America, and obviously the experience of seeing what happened on 9/11. I had a clearly wake-up call knowing, well, the world is changing and it's kind of connect to everyone everywhere, and I have a chance as an artist to make a statement. That was the beginning thought of the entire project.
And some people would say, you know what, that's so important in the way we heal. In fact, we're going to see footage right now of Duda in action. What are we seeing when we see this?
Well, what we're seeing in this footage is the Jersey City Museum, and who goes to March 2nd, and it's a whole view how whatever you see there is an American research of people who live here, how they view the world and how they see the world changing. But the great thing about this project doesn't stop there. It travels different countries, going to Brazil, Puerto Rico, China, Spain, perhaps Africa and India. And the project is really to engage the next generation of artists and people to create dialogue, to see how they see those changes.
You know, this is what's so fascinating. Every time we talk on Comcast Newsmakers, it comes to the forefront. It's one thing to make art, and that's human. But there's another element to share it. And if it connects us in some kind of way, makes us think, brings us in a commonality, that's when art succeeds, doesn't it?
Well, you just touched on one of the most powerful tools of art is dealing with the human element. You know, we are the ones who build or destroy. That's the end of the story. The name of the piece, that's why I named Beauty for Ashes. The question is, in this forever changing world of the turn of the millennium, where globalization means working together in one word, are we gonna find more beauty or more ashes? So it's the dialogue then is not only pertaining to me and you, but the next generation has no choice except to try to understand and deal with it.
Of course, it's just a treasure to be in Jersey City because of the mosaic of art here. Why would you recommend people to go to the museum? Be participatory in this and actually share in it.
Well, I think it's a great chance to understand. You know, art, we try to label art as beautiful, but art is more than beauty. It's reflection, it's thoughtful, and for sure if you go to the Jersey City Museum, you leave there thinking about a lot of different things.
What do you hope people do think about? Is your opinions the important part of it, or do you hope that they actually go forth and hone their own beliefs of where they're going to go future?
See, this project now, the project has very little to do in my personal opinions. I realized then there's statements and my views, then I always, somewhere or another, I'm presenting in my lectures, but it's very important to know how other people understand and view things from their own point of view. And that's one of the very big challenge of the turn of the millennium. We're using one word of technology or terrorism, whatever, as if we see the definition of the dictionary is the same. But how does that apply in different parts of the globe, and how people engage and how they see it?
And let's finish up with this. How is it all therapeutic? Part of the healing and bringing us together in that healing.
Well, healing is very interesting. You have to, it's more about understand the mistakes and reflect and correct. There is no beauty in the ashes. It's finding what led us to that, and that's why the context of history is so important in this project.
I like what you're saying. You're saying it's not the beauty in the ashes, it's in what rises out of them.
That's right.
Great to have you with us, Duda, as always, and the best with this, it runs right through March the 2nd, is it? In Jersey City Museum. He is Duda Penteado, fine artist, here to talk about the Beauty for Ashes project. I'm Joe Basichia for Comcast Newsmakers. Of course, this is seen exclusively on Comcast Cable. Thank you so much for watching.